Welcome to the Excited Bull Book Talk. I'm Kim, and I'm coming to you from Norman, Oklahoma, where I live with my fiance Jason, our 3 dogs, and a bunch of family. Thank you for joining me for this week, and if you like this episode, like and subscribe down below. I also do TV talks, movie talks, and crafty time talks, so there's always something going on. This episode is about In the Garden of Beasts by Erik Larson. I listened to this on audiobook, and I finished it last week during my 1,000 pages in a week reading challenge. I really enjoyed this. For a non-fiction, it kept my interest very well. It was not overly dry. Admittedly, there was one part I fast-forwarded, which I've never done with an audiobook before, but it was literally going through an inventory of Ambassador Dodd's, what's it called? Dinner service, the plates and the glasses and the cups and the mugs and the silverware, and like, oh my god, couldn't do it. Fast forward. Okay, he's done listing, rewind. Okay, that's the end of the list. Listen to the last couple items, continue. Couldn't do it. I don't know why anybody is interested in that, but it was there. Probably one of the more poignant things I came away with was Martha the Younger, the daughter, she was not always my favorite. She liked to do that thing where she played men against each other, and it kind of bugs me. But I also felt really bad for her kind of come the end in terms of Boris, who was also playing her, it kind of felt like. I don't know. It was weird. Wasn't 100% in love with that relationship. Obviously, it's not something this author had anything to do with. This is what happened in real life. But, Boris seemed to he had his wife, he had Martha, and then it at least alluded to, I think they never fully confirmed that he had another mistress. I don't know, and he kept leading Martha on, saying he wanted to marry her, and she was the love of his life, but at the same time, Martha was telling him he was the love of her life, and she wanted to marry him, while also sleeping with the French, I want to say it was someone named Armand, which just made me think, oh my god, is that a real name? Like, that's so cliche. The affair with Armand. Anyway. Some French person's going to watch this and hate me, but what can I say? Yeah, I don't think there was much else. If you are, like me, wanting to try and expand your reading into some nonfiction, but not typically a fan of standard nonfiction, I would say give In the Garden of Beasts by Erik Larson a try. It is interesting to see the Hitler regime develop in the way that it did without hindsight as much. Erik Larson did really good on not saying, but of course we knew he was going to do this or that because he did that later. Like, it really felt like you could almost pretend you didn't know what was going to happen too. So it was really good. I enjoyed it. I'm super cheesy today. Anyway, until next time, make some time to get a little story in your life. Bye, y'all.